As nightfall approaches, you review your duties, nearly complete. Let's see. Delivered blankets to the little Leosapian princeling. Check. Brought the Shadow Ranger chocolates and a book to read in her quarters. Check. And finally, you are on your last task. You were asked to obtain a set of books from the Royal Palace's library for a visiting Naga Prince, Prince Tsar. Many of your peers were jealous that you'd be seeing Tsar, especially late at night. You walk down the corridors, up the steps to the nobility towers, and soon you'd be back off to your quarters with your peers, in the comfort of your own bed, perhaps with a warm cup of tea, maybe a chance to write in your journal. You knock on the door. The door creaks open. Cautiously, you walk in, closing the door behind you until you begin to hear questioning, as though an interrogation was in effect. Two voices, one gruff and powerful, the Leosapian guard perhaps, but the other one, smooth, silky, almost alluring, a serpentine voice. And a third, a voice far from being calm, no doubt the interrogatee. You tiptoe ever so quietly and listen in.
You'll never get a word out of me, serpent.
A serpent, am I? Now, that's no way to speak to a royal. Have some manners.
You'll never get a word out of me, serpent. I ain't afraid of you, you oversized worm.
Worm. Perhaps you should have stopped there. You will answer to His Highness, thief.
Royal or not, I don't care who he is.
I don't have time for this.
I won't be interrogated by it.
I will ask you once more, thief. Who sent you to rummage through my belongings? What are they after? You step closer, hoping to see, perhaps, what is going on, or hear more closely. Are you part of Golden Ivy, the same group after the Leosapian princeling, or after the Shadow Ranger? No answer. If I had it my way, I'd already have you thrown into the deepest part of the Lapis Sea.
Your Highness.
Answer me now, thief.
Prince Tsar.
What? Ah, seems we have a visitor. Maiden, you may enter.
Please, have mercy.
Get out of my coils.
Thank you, sir.
Don't touch my coils, thief.
Prince Tsar, are you...
I'm fine. Just get him out of my sight.
As you wish, Your Highness. Right this way. Yes, sir. Yeah.
Shut up. I apologize for that unpleasant display just a moment ago. My guard found him rummaging through my things. That deranged sapien. How could he have made it through these Ivory Palace walls? Oh no, darling, please. Don't be frightened. I'm not going to hurt you. I wouldn't hurt such a lovely thing like yourself. Ah, perfect timing. I was brewing some amber lily tea before Leonore called me into an urgent council meeting. What better way to calm your nerves than a small cup of tea in the middle of the night? Would you like some, darling? I'm sure what you just saw has gotten you a bit anxious. I would also hate to waste so much of it by myself. Please, for your trouble tonight. Ah, here you are. It's still a bit hot. I'd let it cool down before sipping. Settle by the fireplace with me? Just for a while. Apologies also if my tail coils around your legs suddenly. Being that it is quite cool, us Nagas tend to get a little cold. You have questions, dear? Why didn't I? There's a reason why I don't use my hypnosis ability to get answers out of him. No need to apologize, darling. As a matter of fact, I get asked that question all the time. Even your king, Leonard, has asked me once before. I don't like the idea of bringing harm to others with it. I only offer my services to help bring comfort, relaxation, and to help others sleep. Hypnosis used to be a common ability for Nagas. Throughout their evolution, they used it when hunting and subduing their prey. Then, with the arrival of the crystal spirits and the formation of the crystals of peace, Nagas took notice on how newer generations lacked the ability. Many believed that the old spirits, ones that the Nagas and dragons worshipped, were angered with the crystal spirits. Therefore, hypnosis became a rarity. Those now that possess the long-lost ability, like me, are considered true Naga. Pure Naga. A true Naga that somehow got blessed by the old spirits, even through their anger against the new spirits. I am the last in a royal line of Nagas to hold such power. I still remember when my father years ago made me demonstrate my abilities upon a sapien in front of other Nagas, in front of other royal Nagas. I refused to do it on that innocent sapien, and I left the Amber Palace throne in shame. It was my mother who pulled me aside, reassuring me, told me that no one should force another to do something they are uncomfortable with. My mother taught me using such a gift shouldn't be used in a harmful way, and so I kept it that way since. Yes, she was lovely and protective of me. Father was caring too, just had a bad temper at times. Can you imagine? A cold-blooded Naga with such a hot temper. Unfortunately, they aren't around anymore. But I still keep many memories of my time with them. I see the tea is to your liking, darling. Feeling any better now? Good. I figured that much, seeing how content you are. And the slight change of color across those cheeks of yours. Not to worry, maiden. I tend to have that effect on others who are in my presence. For more of your trouble earlier, darling, I could help you relax further, if you'd like. It is nothing lascivious, darling. No need to look away. I also understand if you're a bit anxious on the offer. Just something I thought could relieve you further. By all means, it's not a bother to me at all. Think of it as something more for your trouble, along with the tea offering. So, will you let me help you relax on this cool late evening? Oh, lovely, darling. And if it's all the same to you, I need my warmth so to help with your relaxation. I need to share your warmth. If it's too much, look me in the eyes. Say the word. No more, sire. And I will stop. Oh, but you are so warm by this fire. Oh, sapiens, you are so fortunate to be so warm and so soft all the time. But I promise, my hands will keep to themselves for this next part. Now that you are coiled in my tight embrace, my tight constricting embrace, look into my eyes, darling. Look into these sweet eyes. Don't focus on my body. Don't focus on the sheen, the scales, the clawed fingertips. Don't focus on my fanged smile. Look into my eyes and feel the tight, soothing embrace of a Naga Prince's protection, comfort, soothing embrace. You have nothing to worry about. All of your tasks are done now, it seems, so let them yourself go. Relax and fall into a deep, dreamy slumber, my sweet, darling sapien. My sweet, warm, soft sapien. You make it so hard to let you go back to your quarters. But maybe, just maybe, I will see you again. I'd love that. Oh, yes. That's it. Oh, sweet, soft, darling sapien. Rest in my coils, and be at